Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Abigail with the Ritual Mindset Tarot, and I am back with another pick a card reading. Thank you guys for tuning in and being here with me today, and thank you for your patience with this reading. So today I wanted to focus on what the person on your mind thinks about you and the connection. So, what are their current thoughts about you, pretty much. So, one thing that I would like to mention as I film this is a timeless reading, but as I film this, it is the Mercury retrograde in the sign of Cancer. So, like the usual issues with technology, communication, being in the sign of Cancer, aspects of like emotions, family, our connections when it comes to relationships are like coming to the forefront. So that may be a theme here. And one thing I also wanted to mention was there were a few delays for me in starting this reading as I like after setting up, and which is like very much on brand for Mercury retrograde delays, but there was a very devastating game that I watched yesterday, and it was the USA in the World Cup against Belgium. So I don't want to like get too much into it, but the point is it's been stuck in my head and I was trying to like shake it off, and that could be an aspect or a theme as well here. The overthinking, obsessive thinking, unable to let go of certain thoughts or like intrusive thoughts, ruminating. So all of these, the reason I bring them up may be relevant to the energies that are that you guys may be going through, and or your person is going through. So we'll take a look. So again, what does the person on your mind think about you in this connection? So we have 3 piles today as per usual. For pile 1, you guys have this obsidian crystal ball, and that is paired with the Mystic Monday Tarot. That's pile 1. For pile 2, you guys have the selenite and halite combo from Peru. I think I accidentally said Mexico before, but I believe this specimen is actually from Peru, where a lot of golden selenite comes from. And you guys have the Mirror Arcana Tarot. I got this one on Etsy. This reminds me of like a daisy. And then for pile 3, you guys have this. It's a conch shell made out of Himalayan quartz, I believe from Nepal. And you guys have the psychic tarot of like the heart, I believe it's called. Yeah. So pile 3, you guys have this conch shell with the psychic tarot of the heart. So guys, take a moment to resonate with a pile. Pause if you have to. Otherwise, I'll see you at your reading. Hey guys, if you chose the Obsidian Crystal Ball and the Mystic Monday Tarot, welcome to your reading, pile 1. So today we are looking at the person on your mind and what they think about you and this connection. What are their thoughts about you and this connection? So we'll get you guys a song card first. Pile 1's person. What is the vibe? What is your vibe towards my pile 1s? So we have After the Love Has Gone, Earth, Wind, and Fire, 1979. Something happened along the way. Yesterday was all we had. Something happened along the way. What used to be happy is sad. Oh, yesterday was all we had. Bottom of the deck is Can I Call You Rose? by These Sacred Souls 2020. I want to plant you in my heart so love can grow. Can I call you Rose? 'Cause your thorns won't let love in too soon. So for those of you that have had a history with a person on your mind, your person is thinking about how very like nostalgic, thinking about like the good old days. If there has been some sort of separation, any type of conflict, any breakup, any silence, whatever it is, they're thinking about like how it used to be so good, and they're not really sure where things went wrong or how things ended up the way they were. But there's this desire to want to maybe reopen, it's like replant that seed, trying to see if things can get started. And I'm hearing that song Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas. But there's this desire for reconciliation. For others of you, there may have been something in your past where and this could have also been like a missed opportunity where maybe things were good between the two of you and there was just a disconnect, and now there's a desire to reconnect, right? Trying to see if things can blossom. Blossom keeps coming up into like in my head, blossom. There's this aspect of either you or this person having walls up or defenses, very strong boundaries up, and there may be this fear of, or like maybe a little bit of intimidation of maybe rejection, or whether or not they can break through your boundaries, through your walls, or it could be vice versa, right? But regardless of what the details are, whether this is someone new that had, have gone through their own issues in the past, there's this desire of like new, fresh energy with Can I Call You Rose? But we'll see what the cards show. Pile one's person. What do you think about my pile ones in this connection? What are your thoughts about my pile ones? So one fell off the floor. We have the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords. With the Three of Cups here, that can signify reunion, reconciliation, but it can also talk about like being a part of like the same community, the same friend group. The Four of Swords is a time after healing, and it comes after the Three of Swords. So some sort of like conflict, some sort of pain that occurred, and there's a period of, again, that energy of silence, separation, no contact for some of you. So your person is heavily thinking about you during this Four of Swords energy, thinking about possible reconciliation. And if you skipped like the beginning of, or the intro of this video, I had mentioned how, Mercury is in retrograde currently. So a lot of things about like nostalgia, the past coming back. So there could be this aspect of wanting to come back, wanting to reconnect, being connected to this retrograde and this connection, and also maybe communication issues coming through. We have the Knight of Cups. That's the very romantic knight in shining armor for me, the romantic knight. So this person most definitely thinking about their emotions for you, very much in their head, and their emotions as well. There's something very much, this person enjoys being around you. And again, this with the Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, it reminds me of them being nostalgic, thinking about the good old days, thinking about like the past. It could be the recent past, but something happened along the way, and yesterday was all we had. And we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so this is, the Knight of Wands is known as the player card in the tarot, but I feel like this is more with the Eight of Wands underneath the deck, the desire for your person to come back, the desire for your person to come towards you. If this was, if you guys haven't had a past, and maybe it was like a missed opportunity, or just like a disconnect, separation, there's a desire for your person to run towards you, to move towards you with the Eight of Wands. It could be communication. This person could reach out to you, maybe like a message that's out of nowhere, but there's a desire to move this forward. With the Moon underneath there could be a lot of like dreaming, fantasizing that this person is doing. Maybe you guys may be seeing each other in your dreams, daydreaming even, but this person is, look at this, on this iceberg or this island, and it's like isolation. Maybe this person isolated themselves. You may have isolated yourself. There's like a distance here. This person may be watching you. Watching you from a distance. Please clarify the Three of Cups for what my pile one's person is thinking about them. Too many. We have the Six of Pentacles. That's very much like mutual energy, equal give and take, wanting to put effort, energy towards this Three of Cups. I'm hearing we look so good together, or we go so well together. We have the Nine of Swords. This person, again, this is kind of like that rumination, obsessive thinking of this, maybe of what went wrong and how to bring this together. For some of you guys may be dealing with someone who has options, needing to decide between you and someone else. You may be in that situation, and that's stressing this person out. And that third party could be, it doesn't have to be another person, but if you guys work together or are part of another community, and it's like not wanting to ruin the friendship, the connection. Please clarify the Four of Swords. This person is kind of like spending a lot of their time and energy, maybe even losing sleep over this. We have Four of Swords is Chariot. The Chariot, a sign of Cancer, which is, we're in Mercury retrograde in Cancer. There's a lot of like watery energy here. So very much in their feels. There's a desire to, again, move this forward after this stop. It could have been this type of connection where there were a lot of starts and stops, since in the intro I also mentioned delays, which is on brand for Mercury retrograde. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups and the Hermit. The Hermit, Virgo energy. This could signify you, the Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female. There's this, the Queen of Cups is very much like that loving, compassionate, nurturing energy that you exude. And it's like you could be very much in like this receptive state of emotions and love. Coming out with the Hermit, there's somebody, either you or this person, where you maybe excuse me, pulled away or chose, I heard choosing your peace. So some of you guys may have maybe distanced yourselves in order to say, you know, like save yourself from stress, save yourself and just go towards your peace. This could also be a nod to, with the Knight and the Queen of Cups, there may be an age difference between the two of you. If not like actual age, it could be just like maturity or like whether or not you're established in life. There could be an aspect of intimidation as well. If this person is someone new and is kind of like crushing on you, who's part of your friend group, work, gym community, whatever it is, there may be this aspect of intimidation and stress, because they do, you know, you guys may be on different levels. But it's mutual. We saw the Six of Pentacles, the Knight and the Queen of Cups. You both are mutually maybe doing the same thing, mirroring each other here. But there could be this aspect of you both having feelings for one another. It's mutual. And you're both maybe reflecting on this during this Mercury retrograde, or this period if you're not watching it when I post it. This looks like a mirror to me. That's why I had mentioned the mirror ring. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Two came out again. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords. There may have been some, you know, we were talking about intimidation and it, like fears. There may have been a little bit of sabotage-y energy, which running away could be sabotage if things were a little too intense, or like fear started coming up. But there's a big change coming with the Wheel of Fortune. This is just like the Knight of Wands, though. There's like a little bit of like unstable, inconsistent energy, unstable energy with the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands is kind of like inconsistent. So there's a little bit this aspect of, I don't want to say chaos, but instability. Things need to get grounded. But there's this movement out of this like sabotaging negative thoughts, fear, like choosing to focus on the fears and the anxieties. And we have the King of Pentacles. So this person wanting to like, again, ground and establish something more secure. Since we're talking about inconsistent and like very, I'm hearing like floopy energy. There's a desire. This change is about, this person is getting serious with you. There could be an this connection with work, like a boss, or just like different, we were talking about different levels. Maybe you guys can't work together because of, you know, like one person is the boss or supervisor and another is an employee, whatever the details are. The King of Pentacles is about stability, and this energy is about long term. So this person is thinking seriously about you here with the death energy here with Scorpio coming through. There is another nod to this change, this big change. There has been some sort of, there may have been this ending between the two of you, but this ending is, you know, death and rebirth. There's a rebirth energy coming through here. Six of Wands, you know, like again, fast forward movement. This specific, and this talks about victory, celebration. You guys can even reconnect at like a gathering, concert, some sort of like yeah, like a party, wedding. This specific Six of Wands reminds me of the Eight of Wands. So I you know, I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to reconnect or get in touch with this person. So this person thinking about coming back and bringing about this change. I just saw the soulmate card in this deck. This is the Sacred Symbols deck by Marcella Kroll. Okay, that's way too much. What does pile one's person think? So we have past life here. We had seen the moon card had pyramids on it. So some of you guys may even share like past life connection with this person. Maybe a nod to ancient Egypt. Since the moon card, we see a moon here as well. So there's this aspect of like fulfillment that you give this person. This can also talk about the end of a cycle. The wheel has turned. The wheel of fortune and fate has turned, and that's why change is coming about. This pile one's person thing. So we have the relief here. This can be a nod to, after all of the changes or difficulties, I should say, and all of the challenges, there's like this aspect of that, the end of that wheel, the end of that cycle, the end of that lesson. If there was some sort of spiritual lesson you or this person had to go through with the Hermit here, especially, there's like relief. It's like the storm has passed in a way. Maybe with past life and relief here, there's this aspect of karma that has been settled, that has been learned, a karmic lesson, and as a result of that, there is good fortune. You have the Wheel of Fortune here and good fortune here, so I would take that as a good sign. There may have been tears shed, and another nod to a moon. So you guys may share a very like telepathic, intuitive connection with this person. If you guys are both coming up as the same sign, just different, you know, suits. I mean, just different court cards. Some of you guys, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, coming through. So actually, we'll use this one first. There may have been some sort of like clearing of karma or purification for your person. There's a desire to face their fears here. Pile one's person. What are your thoughts about my pile one? So we have comfort zone, south node clinging. This person, for those of you where they didn't act, missed opportunity, or they distanced themselves, ran away, it's because they're afraid. Nine of Swords. They're very much comfortable being in their comfort zone and going towards you or going towards this connection. There's a need for them to be brave, to find the courage to be able to step out of their comfort zone, because there is that fear of rejection, the fear of losing someone. It's, where did we say what yesterday? Something, there's this energy of like fear of loss, fear of abandonment coming through. And this person may have been very much the type to stay in their comfort zone. And it's like this connection with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like the divine, God, the universe was trying to push your person out of their comfort zone. And it's just like, even if this person felt like it was hurting them with the Five of Swords, this saran wrap on this girl looks like it's suffocating this person. So like maybe old habits from a past life. South node has to do with past life. North node is our current life lessons or themes. So very much there's this energy of your person working through karma, maybe carried over from a past life that you guys shared. This past life could even just talk about like if you guys have known this person before and a previous cycle that you guys went through, hot and cold, on and off. Underneath the deck is the sun, strength, and empowerment. We were mentioning the moon, and so there's this theme of the sun and the moon. Some of you guys, this differences could be age. This could just be like being opposites, but needing to find the courage, the confidence to make this work, to go after what they want. So we have two that came out. I was going to get another one, but we have messages and dreams. This person dreaming about you, daydreaming about you, maybe receiving messages about you in this connection in their dreams. Some of them may even have like nightmares about this connection, because we have the Nine of Swords with messages here. I do feel like this person may be seeing signs about you in this connection, and also this desire to message you as well. Look at that. We have more pyramids. Yeah. So that's very interesting. Pyramids, guys. Pyramids. Yeah. So, not to Egypt again. But some of you guys may identify with being twins. They look like twins, but if not, it's this aspect of mirroring here. We have transcendence and unity. This person wanting to transcend any type of setbacks, any type of... they want to get beyond their comfort zone and their fears. They're trying to transcend that. They're trying to bring about unity, bring this back together, bring it together once and for all. And we have past, lack, and suffering. So this person maybe has insecurities, and they're trying to work on them. With sun, strength, empowerment, so trying to gain the courage. Chiron, guarded wound. So this person could have been very much like closed off, but they are being assisted by God, Spirit, the divine, with Wheel of Fortune and assistance, spirit guides. What is pile one's person? So we have marriage. A wedding is approaching, or this is a sign that marriage is destined for you in the future. Union, monogamy, and lasting bond. With the King of Pentacles here, I had mentioned that this person is serious about you, and this could be a complete change. Like I'm hearing a 180 from what they were like if this is someone from your past, or just like how they approach love and connections. This could be completely different. They could have been the type that was maybe a little bit more Knight of Wands energy, the player, Casanova, the flirt, you know. But it's like there's something about you and this connection that makes them think about long term. Some of you guys could already be married and are in separation, and this person wants to come back. For others, there could be marriage involved, either for you or your person, which could be one of the reasons this person has had to hold back. We have intimacy coming out. A time of growing closeness with your partner, whether through love, sexy times, or bearing the deepest parts of your soul. sexy times, passion, desire, attraction. So the Knight of Wands is about that fiery, passionate energy that they have towards you. Also balance off with this romantic energy. This person wants to come closer to you. They want to bridge the gap. They want to maybe even like kiss you. Like this person may just love kissing you if you guys have done that, and other like sexy times, but wanting to get closer to you, not just like physically, but on an emotional level. And we have movement with a chariot. Look at that. Horses may be a sign for you. The standstill, Four of Swords, is over. Positive momentum is building as you break free from a period of restriction. So the restriction could have been third party. It could have been just their own mind holding them back. Different situations. Progress, no blocks, and swift. So we're seeing these themes of like the wheel turning, movement, movement, movement. So your person is thinking about moving this along. So that is wonderful. It's wunderbar. What is pile one's person thinking about my pile ones? So we have manifestation. Focus on what you wish to create. The universe will align to help you. So this person may be seeing signs, and we saw assistance, spirit guide. So this person is trying to manifest you back, or manifest a chance with you if they dropped the ball before. So we have renewal. Yeah, this could be renewal for a lot of you guys. If not, this is like the first time around where this person gains the courage and the bolitos to come towards you. A time of rejuvenation and fresh starts. This card invites you to step into a phase of healing and self-care. So you and this person may have been really focusing on healing and taking care of yourself and really putting your time and energy into self-care. And we have sacrifice. What are you willing to release for growth? Sometimes letting go is necessary to move forward. So this can talk about, for those of you that are dealing where there's external factors, there may be something that may need to be sacrificed or walked away from, whether it's another person, another partner, or like a job, a community. There's just something that there may be that this person or you may need to sacrifice to bring this together. This also reminds me of like the Hanged Man energy, talking about sacrifice. So there is a lesson that has been learned, or there's been some sort of realization or epiphany. Now, I just want to ask, like, what is your person going to do about all this? What is your person going to do about this? We see their thoughts. We see there's a desire for movement. What will they do? What will pile one's person do? What action will they take? So we have forgive. Forgiveness is a liberating choice. So there may, for some of you, there may be a need to forgive, like ask for an apology. The Knight of Cups could be like, that cup could be about letting you know their emotions, but it could also be about forgiving and learning aspect, especially with karmic lessons. Maybe there's a need for an apology there. What will pile one's person do? And we have new love. New love, or a new phase in love, is beginning. Renewal. And we have white flag. Someone wants another chance to make things right. The desire to do things better. So this person, it seems like they have the intention of moving towards you, asking for forgiveness, or like having a clean slate and having a new phase in love. So we'll get you, I don't know if this is the proper deck to ask, but like we'll get you some advice, pile one, and then we'll get some confirmation cards from my bag, my Intuit cards. Advice for my pile ones, please, about this connection. So we have deep wounds. A broken heart has not mended. Someone may be trying to rush the healing process and move forward preemptively. This person may not be able to open their heart and be vulnerable due to unresolved emotional ties to another relationship. Healing is required. So there's something here about maybe your person or you may still need to do some healing here. Because if these wounds are not addressed, these insecurities are not addressed, it will just only bring about like toxicity and sabotage in this connection. And there's like emotional ties to another relationship. For some of you, again, this could be needing to walk away from another connection. And we have joy. It is time to invite joy into your life and your relationships. At times, relationships can become challenged by distractions and ego desires. It is an important time to deepening relationship, to balance work and play. Find time to focus on the playful essence of your soul and play together. Embrace your inner children and go have some fun. So there may be a need to, if things are way too serious and heavy between the two of you, there may be a need to do things that you guys like. If for those of you that have a past, it's like what used to be happy is sad. So you guys did have good times together, you know. For those of you where it's like it got really heavy and triggers started happening, there's a need to forgive, communicate in order to have this new phase and clear the air. Communicate honestly. And there may be this aspect of embrace your inner child. Do things that are playful and have fun. And or maybe this is just a nod to the healing that you guys have done relating to your inner child. So we have the ruler. What is this? Is this Capricorn? This is kind of like this energy here. Look at that. Some of you guys are in business, finance, or some sort of like a boss energy. I believe this is Capricorn. This could be a boss that you're asking about. We have, I think this is Capricorn again. The builder, determined, steady, focused, hard work. We have Leo, courage, confidence, persuasion, wisdom, and power. We did see the sun card coming out in this deck. So the need for courage, wanting to build, wanting to ground this with a builder, foundations. We have Sagittarius, the explorer, adventurous, bold, quest and take risks. So wanting to move this forward, wanting to take the risk. We have, this is Aries, I believe, the warrior, brave, competitive, determined, driven. This is giving like emperor vibes. So wanting to take the lead, wanting that foundation, take charge. And we have another Aries. So a lot of fire energy, fire, which is desire, fire, desire, and passion. The pioneer, daring, independent, leader, trailblazer. So a lot of fire for the actions and whatnot. So pile 1, that is your reading. That's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Feedback, I love it. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I'm grateful for you guys, coming to spend some time with me here. I will try to post more often. I was doing, we were having renovations and then the summer started. So a lot of things going on in my personal life, but I have not forgotten about you guys at all. I always think about like, I really, really want to, I don't want to just rush my readings. I want to show up like in an authentic, genuine way. So yeah. So with that said, if you could kindly hit the like and the hype button, that helps me a lot. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you have been my OG subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I'm very grateful for you, always and forever. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Doot! Hey, guys, if you chose the Golden Selenite and the Mirror Arcana Tarot, welcome to your reading, Pile 2. So today we are taking a look at the person on your mind and what they think about you and this connection. What are their thoughts about you and this connection? So we'll start off with a song card to see what the vibe is between you and the person on your mind. Pile two's person. What do you think about my pile twos and this connection? What's the vibe between you guys? So we have Yeba's Heartbreak, Drake and Yeba 2021. How much better can I show my love for you than say I do, I do, I do, and all that you are, I do. My single line of stars in noon, reflection of the very moon. I do, I do, I do. Show my love for you. Can I show my love for you? So let's see what's underneath. Okay, we have Week, SWV 1992. Because my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. So both of these songs to me are very much about, it's giving me the energy of a crush, a new love, someone where it's like there's something new where you guys are very much like stirring up each other's emotions, and there's a lot of like admiration, butterflies. There's a desire for this person to show you that they have feelings for you. Even for some of you, this person could actually be in love with you, and there's this energy of something being very like beautiful, maybe even otherworldly, cosmic, because we have my single line of stars and noon, reflection of the very moon. Maybe something very much like the song that I'm hearing in my head is Supernatural by Ariana Grande. There may be something that feels very otherworldly or supernatural between the two of you. Could be very much like spiritual vibes. This could very well be a secret admirer, a crush. This person is crushing on you. So it's mutual. If you guys have not actually spoken to each other about feelings, or this is just like someone you haven't really spent time with or have had conversations with. But let's take a look at what the cards show. Pile two's person. What do you think about my pile twos in this connection? Too many. Let's try that again. My pile twos people. What do you think about my pile? Oh, one fell off the table. So we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. This is upside down. Pile two's person. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It hit the mic. We have the Tower. Scorpio energy here. And we have the Five of Wands. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So with the Seven of Pentacles here, there's this aspect of really taking a look at this connection, taking a look at the time and energy they've invested in you or this connection, maybe a friendship. There could be some sort of like business connection between the two of you, but this person is very much taking a hard look at you, the connection, the possibilities, and really considering like investing, collaborating with you here, because from the Seven of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, there are three Pentacles difference, right? Three of Pentacles is about collaboration, working together. With the Four of Pentacles here, there's this aspect of maybe your person being a lot more closed off, very comfortable in their comfort zone. This card, the Four of Pentacles, has always reminded me of like a stubborn bull. So for some of you guys, you may be dealing with someone who is like a Taurus or an earth sign in general. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's more energy of taking a look or considering this connection, and there could be that energy with the Three of Wands. It's like watching, waiting. There's this aspect of waiting with the Seven of Pentacles. It takes time to grow a plant, fruit, flower, from seed to, the actual blossoming. Three of Wands is this energy of waiting, waiting for your ships to come in, but also like there's this aspect of longing here, longing from a distance. It could be like actual physical distance between the two of you with the Three of Wands, where it could be long distance, but it could just be like a gap or a distance emotionally, or even like communication. Because in Yeba's heartbreak, where this person is saying like, how much more can I show you that I love you? So it could be like communication issues, differences in love languages. There's some sort of distance between the two of you. There's something that would need to be done, action that needs to be taken in order to get out of this comfort zone and to get things moving. With the Tower here, Scorpio, this can talk about how this connection in general could have come out of nowhere unexpectedly, or these feelings that your person has came out unexpectedly. They didn't expect to maybe catch feelings, to maybe not even expect to have romantic feelings for you in general, but how strongly these feelings came on. And there could be a lot of competition around you. If this person is afraid of needing to fight for this connection, or needing to, like, I'm hearing outman other people. There's a lot of like maybe competition, if not competition when it comes to options. There could be a lot of like conflict, fighting, nosy people that are causing drama, like external parties that would cause drama. And there could be this fear also of, that's why there's this aspect of like stopping and watching, because if they were to make a move and get out of their comfort zone here, right? There's this aspect of things changing past the point, like the point of no return for some of them. This conflict could be just them internally, because we see the water here in the Three of Wands, and it's very like stormy, chaotic waters, or turbulent, not chaotic waters, but that's almost like that Five of Wands. And what's interesting is we have the 3, 4, 5 here, just in different sequence. So this could be a nod to you guys being on different pages. Please clarify the 4 of Pentacles. So we have Judgment here. Even in this Judgment card, this is a nod to Scorpio. I've heard some people say Capricorn as well, but for me it's Scorpio. We have water that's very turbulent here too. With this Judgment card, there's this realization or awakening to, maybe water is about emotions. So this person may have been very maybe unstable or all over the place when it comes to their emotions, and there's this realization that they're them being closed off and maybe being emotionally unstable, or maybe even emotionally avoidant, emotionally detached, is causing this distance or causing conflict. This could also be a nod to someone who didn't take a chance, or like stayed in their comfort zone, and now there's a desire for this thing to be like, this is about rebirth, reconciliation, new energy, bringing things back to life. And it's very much fueled by their emotions that are very like turbulent. There's turbulence, and along with it kind of like comes about this instability, right? But there's a desire to breathe new life back into this after maybe a wait, after distance. This could be no contact for some of you after some sort of conflict. With the Queen of Pentacles here, there's a desire for you, whether you're male or female, there's this desire for you because of your stability, your groundedness, your abundance. And maybe this person feels like they're not at your level when it comes to, and we talked about different pages, but different levels, different pages. And that could be causing this conflict and this distance. Please clarify the Three of Wands for what pile two's person is thinking. So we have, this is the King of Wands. And the Two of Wands. So this person, there's this desire to take action, to pursue you, because there is passion and attraction here. And again, it's like almost like shocking maybe their feelings and attraction for you, but this person may feel disempowered. I don't read reversals, but it did come out like reversed, so this person may feel like disempowered, lacking the confidence to come towards you. And that's why it came out with the Two of Wands. This is an aspect of strategy, making a plan, but it's also no movement. There's no movement. It's maybe this person feeling stuck, needing to decide. This reminds me of like the Fool card overlooking the cliff, and it looks like he's holding maybe like a globe of some kind. So there may have been some sort of ending, detaching, separation, breakup for some of you. And this new energy, this full energy of the possibilities, but this person may be focusing on like in the distance of these obstacles, these conflicts. There's like an aspect of distance, or there's some sort of journey or steps needing to be taken in order to be able to fulfill that. And they may feel like, again, not good enough or disempowered. And that's why there's a lot of like watching and waiting. There's a desire to spark things up with you with the Ace of Wands. Like could be a new beginning, renewal, or this could be just like a first time that they're like approaching you. There's a desire to like reach out and speak to you, but it's like they're just kind of like watching and waiting. We have the Knight of Swords here, clarifying the Tower. Knight of Swords is communication. It's fast, a little impulsive, but there's this knight that's going after what they want, and this is fast energy. So for some of you, this could be this person reaching out of nowhere. But there's a desire to maybe speak a truth. There's a desire to talk about their feelings, show you how much they care about you. But they're like a little bit stuck at a crossroads, deciding whether or not to take that leap, to rush towards you here. There's a fear of things going wrong, things falling apart. But the desire is very, very strong here. We have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. New beginning. New solid beginning. Please clarify the 5. So we have the 5 of Swords, clarifying the 5 of Wands. It's that energy of negative thinking and like sabotaging what could potentially be good. This person has very strong feelings for you here, but the sabotage could be because of these fears of needing to compete for you in this connection, needing to fight for you in this connection, conflicted with their own insecurities, if they feel disempowered or not good enough in some way, or conflicted because of the fear of things falling apart. needing to get out of their comfort zone. It's, you know, like a plant that's outgrown its pot. Growth is very much like it's uncomfortable, but once you move to something bigger and better, or you actually take the jump, take the leap, it's like at least you're going after what you want, and this person wants to go after what they want, and it's you, but they're still trying to move out of this Five of Wands, Five of Swords energy. Sorry, 1 second. And we have Strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay, the King of Wands. This could be a nod to like Leo. We have Scorpio here, and we have Scorpio here again. This person needing to find the courage and the confidence to move beyond their comfort zone. Some of you guys may have a message in pile 1. There's this aspect of maybe waiting, holding back, especially with the Strength card. We have the 9 of Cups. There's this aspect of you being true happiness and fulfillment. Like they're wishing upon a star and trying to manifest this connection. But in this specific 9 of Cups, this person's arms are crossed and they're not happy. So they're not happy because they're probably holding back. With a Page of Cups, this is that kind of like that crush energy that we were picking up on. If you have a crush on this person, or you have feelings for this person, and you guys, you know, have not spoken about it, or if you guys, you know, have had a history with this person still has emotions for you. There's just like getting in their own like way and stopping themselves with the Strength card. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands. I'm hearing 1 step back, 2 steps back, 1 step forward. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So too many. This person is very much in their emotions about this, and that's why we see this turbulent emotions. The conflict is, you can really see it when it comes to their emotions and their feelings and just overall. Pile 2's person. What are you thinking about my pile 2s? What are your thoughts? Pile 2's person. What are you thinking about my pile 2s? So many want to come out. Wow. Can I just get 2 cards, please? Pile 2's person. This is like shuffling weird. And so we have Lucky. This person feels like this is a very special connection, and they may see you as a lucky charm or as a blessing from the universe. And we have Earth, number 11. Both of these are equal 11. Look, 47, 11, 11, 11. There's this desire, or your person is thinking about like establishing something with you here. We saw the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. There's a desire to ground and establish this connection because they know that there's something very beautiful about this connection, about the with the energy between the two of you. Feels, again, I had said it felt supernatural, something very spiritual. There's something that they know that this is a blessing, and that there's a desire to, like, I'm hearing scoop you up. And we have truth, this desire. How much better can I show my love for you than say I do, I do, I do? This person wants to tell you and communicate the truth that they have feelings for you, and they want to move this forward, but they're getting in their own way. There may have been a cycle that closed out for some of you. So like hot and cold energy, on and off. For some of you, this person may need to ask for forgiveness or make peace between the two of you. Or it could be them needing to make peace with something from their past, whether it's past relationship or something they went through in general, like childhood or growing up. So we have celebration, gifts, and abundance. We have lucky and abundance here. So there's this desire to have like good energy between the two of you, to celebrate with you. They think that you are a gift from the divine, and they're lucky that they have this opportunity to have you. They do see the abundance that you have, and you guys are able to have together, like power couple vibes. What does pile two's person think about my pile twos? This person may love being with you, having a good time. Okay, one fell off the table. So we have messages and dreams. So this person may be daydreaming about you, seeing you in their dreams. You both may be seeing each other in their dreams. This person could have like can be getting signs about you in their waking life and their sleeping life. This is a nod to communication and truth as messages. And we have, look at that, Four of Pentacles, comfort zone, south node, clinging. So this person is the type that is very comfortable in their comfort zone with a south node here and clinging. This talks about like past life karma, past life themes. So this person may be being encouraged by the divine to get out of their comfort zone, to not be apathetic, to just kind of watch opportunities go by without taking action. This person could be the type where they miss a lot of opportunities, a lot of like blessings being given to them by the universe, and they're just not taking these opportunities because they're comfortable. This can also talk about them not taking movements because they may be in this period of like a dormant phase, kind of working through these past life karma, or this tower could signify something that this person has gone through. It could be karma, getting dealt their karma. But there's this aspect of them needing to get out of their comfort zone, finding the courage to speak their truth, to their feelings for you, the desire to make this work, to bring this together. There's something that this person needs to do. They need to take action here. And we have past lack and suffering. So you guys may have a message in pile one for sure. This person, we talk about disempowered, insecurities in the past. For those of you that have had history with this person may have been a lot more maybe toxic, and very easily triggered, or very much maybe they were the type to distance themselves and kind of avoid when things would go hard. When there's conflict, they distance themselves, cut people off. This person may be like very much like a loner as well, since we see a lot of these guys alone. But there are external factors that may be causing drama and conflict. It doesn't have to be just like another relationship or another partner. It could be work, other factors. Pile two's person. What do you think about pile two and this connection? So we have children. When love involves children, situations become more complex. Allow time for things to fall into place. Innocence, immaturity, and childhood. So some of you guys may be dealing with, you guys may have children with this person, or you may be asking about someone who already has children or some sort of family that needs to be considered, especially with the Four of Wands here, Five of Wands. There's external factors that are causing delays, and when it comes to like movement forward. This can also talk about with immaturity here. Some of your people may have been a lot more triggered and immature. There's differences in like maturity levels that could have caused conflict. Pile two's person. 2 more flipped out. So we have golden mirror. There's not enough mutual interest to receive the love you're seeking. There's a missing piece that you both feel. One-sided, narcissist, and shadow. So some of you guys would know if you guys are dealing with someone who's like more of a narcissist or narcissistic. This could, if you're not dealing with a narcissist, this could talk about like the shadow, the triggers and the wounds that this person has been needing to deal with. I don't feel like this is about like a one-sided connection, because there is this acknowledgement of the abundance and blessing that you are in this connection to this person, and this desire to bring it back to life, or actually like establish something with you here. With the 9 of Cups as well. Yeah, this person could just be very like closed off emotionally, like emotionally unavailable, because the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Someone who could just be very much like guarding their heart, you know, emotionally detached. And we have change coming through. Together, you're releasing old habits, making room for growth that will strengthen your bond. New phase, growth, and evolving. So there's this aspect of healing. And that's why maybe some of you guys may have needed this distance, the space, the time, in order for this metamorphosis to work, to start happening, to get out of this comfort zone, because it's landing over the comfort zone in South Node and clinging. There's this aspect of maybe releasing control, surrendering to what's going on. But there's like a new phase, a new energy coming in between the two of you here. And this person may be coming to realize they're more selfish. If they're not narcissistic or a narcissist, they may have just been very immature and selfish, and it's like there's maturity that has come about with your person. It's like this awakening, spiritual awakening, this maturity. And we have string along. There are no real intentions for a serious commitment now or in the future. They are just leading you on, taking advantage and convenience. So some of you guys may be dealing with this, where someone who's like emotionally unavailable, just very, with the 5 of Swords, they could even be very like negative and, you know, combative and just fighting. And, you know, like there are like, it could be hot and cold, where this person is very passionate about you with the King of Wands, and then they pull away, right? So if you are dealing with that and intuitively you feel like this person is stringing you along, then, you know, that's a very good opportunity to distance yourself and focus on taking care of yourself. And that's why there's this energy. This could be you too, with the 3 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles, where you've needed to like take a step back and really analyze, is it worth my time and energy? If this is someone who's stringing you along and being very narcissistic, there's a need to draw up your boundaries. For others, this could be what your person was doing before, and this judgment and change coming along because of this healing. Healing energy surrounds you internally, spiritually, and externally. Know that the situation is being healed, healthy, mending, and inner peace. And we have try me. The games are over. Emotions are spent, and only the truth, we have truth here, will be entertained from now on. Fed up, pissed off, all or nothing. This person is intimidated and afraid that you will cut them off. This is Queen of Swords energy. Holding on. Letting go may be tough, but holding on is even harder and more painful. Use the strength to move on. Codependency. We have clinging here twice, and bound. So for some of you, there is a need to, you know, like face the truth, and needing to focus on yourself, focus on what you're grateful for and all the blessings in your life, and just like cut your losses. But there's, for some of you, this is just saying, like, if this person comes back around or come towards you and their action shows you that they're invested, that they, you know, that they're showing up, their words matches their actions, they're not being negative and like fighting, then, you know, that, you know, there has been some sort of healing. So I feel like this pile 2, there's 2 like parties or 2 storylines that are watching this video. There may be a need to really take a look at this and see it for what it is. And for others who are willing to give this person a chance because of actual change and maturity, then, you know, do with it as you will. We'll get you some advice at the end. If someone comes back and it's still this like unstable, chaotic energy, then, you know, there's a need to use that sword to cut, not literally, like, but Queen of Swords vibes, where it's like it's time to cut your losses and drop your boundaries. Pile 2's person, what do you think about my pile 2 in this connection? 4 came out. So we have manifestation. Focus on what you wish to create. The universe will align to help you. So this person is trying to manifest you here. We see this military outfit and also like the 5 of Wands. Some of your people are either in the military, or maybe police officers, law enforcement for some of you. But this person is trying to manifest you in this connection. We have feel joy. Embrace the lightness and bliss of life. Focus on joy, laughter, appreciation in the present moment. There's a desire for your person, or your person is thinking about actually like focusing on having a good time with you. Like if things really got too heavy and there's this risk of losing you because of how they showed up before Golden Mirror stringing along, they're afraid of losing you, and there's this recognition of that with Judgment and 4 of Pentacles. You know what's interesting too? Look at all the guys looking at her and admiring her. It's kind of like that 5 of Wands. This person may be like annoyed by competition. And we have the Gateway. A door is opening. This card marks a new beginning where you can step into a new reality or chapter. So there is this desire for your person to come towards you with the truth. Maybe for those of you where this could work out, it's this desire to speak the truth of their feelings for you, acknowledging where they showed up like in a crappy way, like stringing along, very selfish, immature. And it's like open communication, like improvement in communication, maybe even vulnerability, intimacy. There's something new here. For some of you, it's a new beginning with this person, whether for the first time or a second chance, third chance. And for others, this Gateway can talk about like a new beginning in love, a new chapter. We see this with the 2 of Wands. It's like some of you guys are at a crossroads of not necessarily just like options in people, but on how to proceed forward, whether or not to invest time and energy. 7 of Pentacles on this person. And we have sacrifice. What are you willing to release for growth? I just laughed because like spoiler alert, but a lot of these cards came out in pile 1, so I would watch that. What are you willing to release for growth? Sacrifice. Sometimes letting go is necessary to move forward. So some of you guys may need to make the decision of stepping into a new timeline or like a new cycle with this person. The sacrifice could be needing to sacrifice some sort of like external parties, a job, another partner. We have children here, so some of your people may already have a family situation, or you already may have that. And we have the visionary. Trust your ability. Open your mind to new possibilities, just like the Gateway, new energy coming through. Trust your ability to visualize and create your future. This person is very much like trying to manifest you in this connection. There could have been like a lot more immaturity in the past with this person, and now they're taking you a lot more seriously. And there's a desire to ground this connection. That's why we see like marriage in the future here in the crystal ball. This person may be watching tarot readings, or even like has gone to a psychic. We have grounding under that. Look at that with the earth energy. Stay grounded to the earth. This card urges you to find balance and stability, wanting stability between the 2 of you, to move beyond this 5 of Wands, this 5 of Swords. But they have to show up correctly and act like it, not just say it, you know. It's easy to speak, but it's about the actions. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask before the advice. What action will pile 2's person take? What will they do now? towards my pile twos. So we have lessons of Pluto. That's very much like judgment. Patterns of control, power, manipulation, and intense push and pull attraction. Intimacy is not possessive. So this is a nod to them going through this like spiritual awakening, this change, this tower energy. There's so much change coming through with the tower. A lot of scorpionic energy. So this person going through these lessons, these spiritual lessons, and wanting to come towards you in a much more like grounded, stable way. And we have white flag. Someone wants another chance to make things right, the desire to do things better because they've learned some sort of karmic lesson that has been a big change here. Pluto, like the tower shook them out of their comfort zone. We have trust, a need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. So there may be some like, conflict and obstacles in the way, but this person is really trying to trust that there's a chance. They're trying to manifest you. And we have, regardless of the external, there's external factors getting in the way. It could be other people, other relationships, work. And there's this aspect of like holding back here. Let's get you some advice. Advice for my pile twos. What advice do my pile twos need to hear right now? So we have family template. Deep wounds from family trauma are at play here. Someone is projecting their fear and pain outwards. This heartache and hardship is hindering one's ability to be vulnerable. One or both parties need to heal painful patterns of emotional unavailability. That's what we said. Love your inner child and free yourself from fear of love. So there's a need to connect with your inner child and just do the healing, do the shadow work here when it comes to certain things that may have been, that you may have gone through, that you both may be mirroring. Like similar lessons that you guys dealt with growing up, inner child wounds that you guys that you both may share. And we have approval. One or both parties have a self-worth imbalance and are seeking approval. This can also manifest in people-pleasing energies, seeking to fill a void or find validation in how someone else values us. The only approval you require is your own. It is wise to learn how to meet your own needs rather than asking others to meet them for you. Take back your power and embrace the possibilities. Yeah, people pleasing. It's just like, rather than choosing others, which is what people pleasing is, there's a need to work on yourself and choose yourself every single time as much as you can. Because if you can't love yourself, you can't show up for yourself. Who, like, truly show up for yourself, who else will? You gotta advocate for yourself. Okay, let's get some confirmation cards. We have Aquarius, the humanitarian, idealist, compassion, society, improvement. There may be something different about this connection, out of the box or completely different from maybe what you're used to. We have Pisces, the mystic, intuitive, spiritual seeker of higher truth. There could be a nod to like a very intuitive, spiritual connection that you both may share. Look at this, butterflies. And we have Libra in the fall. During Libra, within 1 to 2 weeks, King of Swords. So this desire to communicate, you may be dealing with the Libra. Aspects of karma and balance is here as well. So pile 2, that is what I have for you. That's your reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, if I hit the nail on the head or not. Either way, I love the feedback. If you could kindly hit the like and the hype button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I post more readings like this. I do have the intention of posting more readings more frequently. Just life gets in the way, and also we were doing renovations I had mentioned in the previous reading. So now, it's summertime, so I will try my best to post more readings. To my OG subscribers, guys, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time and energy with me here. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And, thank you so much always and forever. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Doot. Hey, guys. If you chose the Himalayan quartz conch shell and the psychic tarot for the heart, welcome to your reading pile 2. So today we're taking a look at the person on your mind and what they think about you and the connection. What are their thoughts? We'll start off with a song card to see what the vibe is between the two of you. Pile 3's person. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Pile 3's person. What do you think about my pile 3's in this connection? So we have Call Out My Name the Weekend 2018. I said I didn't feel nothing, baby, but I lied. I almost cut a piece of myself for your life. Guess I was just another pit stop till you made up your mind. You just wasted my time. And bottom of the deck is Die With a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars 2024. Ooh, lost in the words that we scream. I don't even want to do this anymore, 'cause you already know what you mean to me, and our love's the only war worth fighting for. So both of these songs, I feel like there's a nod to some sort of ending, or there's like conflict, heaviness that's between the two of you here. So there may have been some sort of ending or a disconnect between the two of you. There may be, for those of you where you have not had a past with this person, even if it's somebody new to your connection, there's like external factors, people, places, and things that are getting in the way, causing delays or causing conflict, drama between the two of you. But there's definitely like feelings here between the two of you. I almost cut a piece of myself for your life, like willing to stand up and fight for this connection, maybe needing to sacrifice certain things for this connection. But there's like, I'm feeling some heaviness here. Someone may have also maybe denied their feelings or hid their feelings here as well, for those of you where it's something new. There could be this aspect of like maybe even suppressing feelings. We'll see what the cards show. Pile 3's person. We have the 3 of Cups. It says share the love. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Actually, sorry, this is the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, success and growth. We have the 5 of Cups. Change your focus. We have the 7 of Swords, seek the truth. Bottom of the deck is 3 of Pentacles, which is reach out. Some of you guys, this could be, you guys could work together, have done business together, even part of the same friend group with the 3 of Cups here. This person is definitely thinking about reaching out here. There may be a need to collaborate or work on something together in order to make this work. So there's this aspect of needing to like stand up together to maybe these external factors that we're picking up on, or just needing to get to the same page. With the 3 of Cups here, some of you guys may have started off as friends of colleagues, associates is what I'm hearing as well, but there's a desire to for for those of you who are in disconnect, there's a desire for some sort of like reunion, reconciliation here. This heart that this person is offering the other is, we see it looks like a puzzle piece, or like it interlocks with one another. So this person is thinking about how maybe you guys go so well together, like your hearts, it's like the missing piece of their heart in some way. This can also be seen as kind of like something that is broken and it's pieced back together. So for those of you that have had conflict together, there's a desire to make peace, bring it together, and have good times, because Three of Cups is about celebrating, partying as well. With the Eight of Wands, success and growth, this person wants to rush towards you. If there is some sort of distance, physical or energetic, you know, some of you guys may need to travel to one another. If there's this aspect of long distance, this person wants to move this along, wants to move this forward, and wants to see things. I've said the word blossom in each pile, and I guess that's the energy amongst the collective. There's a desire for this things to blossom here. They want success and growth within this connection. I can also see this kind of like a family tree. There's a desire to establish something that is grounded and stable in order to make things grow, or seeing the potential of how things can grow between the two of you. And that's why this person, there's a desire to reach out and communicate. Eight of Wands is communication. This is the Five of Cups. Usually it's about sadness and grieving. It could be a nod to some sort of loss and being sad. In this Five of Cups, we see how it says change your focus, which is maybe this person was very much like, felt like it was completely over, or they don't have a chance when it comes to love because of whatever heartbreak that's, or like pain that this person has like experienced in the past. It's almost like this person felt like they couldn't see in front of them. Like there was a lack of clarity here. They were so like maybe blinded by, I'm hearing blinded by their love, but blinded by their own emotions. They couldn't see clearly. And that's why there's a need to change your focus. Maybe there's been some sort of change in perspective or feelings, and needing to not be so, I'm hearing victim mentality for some reason, but there's like this person changing their focus rather than feeling like they're a victim and, you know, like crying over that spilled milk. There's like maybe seeing a way forward here, since we see this clouded, faded area, and there's like this small space where they're able to look forward. Maybe there's like a clearing of that. This could also be kind of like a nod to tunnel vision, focusing on what went wrong, what could go wrong. And the Seven of Swords here, some of you guys may have maybe dealt with some sort of betrayal with this person. Seven of Swords, there could have been dishonesty, lying, omitting things, and something came to light that could have caused this Five of Cups. Seven of Swords also talks about running away. Running away. So this person could have like really distanced themselves because of, Five of Cups can be, you know, like even like depression. This person could have been grieving something from the past and they ran away. And there's this realization that running away has only stalled this potential for growth. These conflicts. If this person was getting triggered very easily, or like very emotionally sensitive, you know, like being sensitive is not anything negative, but if someone is too much in their feelings and emotions, sometimes that can cloud judgment and logic. We see these two faces here. This could be a nod to you guys being like not seeing eye to eye. And with seek the truth here, which is the opposite of what the Seven of Swords is about, there could have been some sort of, we were talking about like suppressing and repression of feelings. It's like opening up the truth. There's a desire maybe for this person to open up to you, to reach out, open up to you, and share the love if they were emotionally hiding their emotions, emotionally hiding their emotions. But there's a desire for truth and to bring things together. We have the Six of Swords, clarifying, share the love. There's this desire to move forward, just like the Eight of Wands. Six of Swords is about moving towards peace, towards something a lot more stable and grounded. After some battles and conflict with the Five of Swords, there's been healing that's taking place, and that's why we see like so much like green energy. This person is thinking about moving towards you in this connection. This person could have been focusing on their own healing and seeking the truth of their own triggers, their own insecurities, their own sadness, or their patterns when it comes to love, blocks towards their intimacy and their feelings as well. Please clarify the Eight of Wands. Pile 3. We have the throat chakra. Eight of Wands is about communication, and we have the throat chakra here. This person wanting to speak their truth, to tell the truth. Maybe they were not the best at communicating, and there's a desire to heal that, like to have an honest, open communication with you. And I'm hearing like with more respect, because the conflicts maybe could have been very painful. Some hurtful things could have been said between the two of you, for those of you in conflict. And there's a desire to like make peace with you and apologize. And if this has not been a situation, you've never been with this person, there's this desire for your person to speak their truth when it comes to their feelings. Like no more hiding their feelings. Wearing a mask. What's interesting is this is blue and this is green. There's a lot of blues and greens. So we have change your focus, crown chakra. So this person with this Five of Cups again is about sadness and grief, and with the crown chakra here, rather than being stuck in like a lower vibration, this person is gaining clarity, just like this specific like small area, gaining clarity, maybe praying about this connection, trying to manifest this connection to be able to move forward. There could be something very much like the divine and the light, this recognition that this person is having here because of this healing. This can talk about your person also like dreaming about you, thinking about you a lot with the crown chakra, maybe getting downloads about you in this connection. And we have the 7, what is this move? This is the Chariot energy. 777. And I am filming this on the 7th, which is 7th of July, so 77. Very interesting. So this person wanting to open up this portal, maybe hiding behind this curtain before of illusions, of uncertainty, and it's like opening up to the light, this clarity, this realization of a desire to move this forward, a desire to like speak the truth, make amends for those of you where apologies need to be said, and moving this forward. And what's interesting is that we were talking about this family tree and Ten of Pentacles vibes, right? Like establishing a legacy, a family, if that's what you want, or establishing something more serious. This is like a hand fasting ritual, which is like the ancient ritual for marriage. So this person could be very much thinking seriously about you here, opening up to their feelings here. Bottom of the deck is reach out again. 3 of Pentacles. This person wanting to put in the time and energy to work on this connection. And that could be something. I just saw 1437, which is if you are a millennial and remember how we used to do letters to numbers, like 143 means I love you, because I has one letter, four letters in love, and then three in you. So 1437 is I love you forever. 7 is a big number showing up though, and 3. 777. So we have the death card, Scorpio energy coming through. There maybe have been an ending, a death, and now a rebirth cycle coming in, with the moon card coming out as well. And what's interesting is the death card here is a 36, which equals 9. And this is a 45, which is 9. An ending. There has been an ending, or an ending to a cycle. Maybe a cycle of conflict, cycles of uncertainty, doubt, fears. And it's like with the death card, Scorpio energy, there's, look at this, this is a rose, so like a blossoming of this connection, and a new beginning, a clean slate, a new beginning, a new chapter with the new moon energy. The new moon has no light, it's the shadow phase, right? So there may have been a point where you both may have been putting in some time and energy into working on the shadow, because with the death card is transformation on a very deep level, right? And we have friendship here with the 3 of Cups. You guys may have started off as friends or acquaintances or associates, colleagues, and it's like, this looks like Cupid's arrow. It's like you guys were both struck by Cupid's arrow. This could be your ex for some of you. And this is a nod to me for Sagittarius energy. We have talisman. This person sees something very special and lucky about you. With the crown chakra, it's like you guys may very well be in each other's thoughts, even if there's space. Looks, oh, I just realized this. That's beautiful. You see how they're facing away from each other? I said earlier, they're both facing away from each other. It's like you may currently be away, separated. If not, it's like needing to like turn around every now and then. I get a little bit, yeah. So there's this desire to turn this thing around. There's a need to look each other in the eyes and have like an honest and clear communication with each other. And maybe for some of you, this started off or needs to start off at a friendship level. Or remember that you guys are at the foundation of it are friends first. You know, like that's the strongest foundation that a lot of relationships can have. So we have assistants, spirit guides. So there is something very spiritual about this connection, or you both may be going through some sort of like spiritual realization, spiritual awakenings, spiritual lessons together, and in separation, if you are separated. That's why there's this illumination here. Maybe these lessons are to help you open up your hearts. Oh, one fell off the table and there's one here. Okay. So we have reunion, soul ties. That's very much that 3 of Cups energy. I do feel like with some of you, this could be someone who you may have some sort of like soul tie with. If not, it's just a very deep, it could be a spiritual connection. And we have Ace of Wands or Ace of Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So I had mentioned Sagittarius here. This is that possibility of communication, wanting to reach out, passionate new beginning. This person still having a flame for you, or if you didn't know it, this person has an attraction and feelings for you, and there's a desire to share the love. And we have action, courage, Jupiter, and beginnings. Jupiter is the ruling sign for ruling planet for Sagittarius. Your person is thinking about reaching out, having a reunion, or coming towards you, taking action. They need to gain the courage to do so, but there's a desire for this brand new beginning. There's a lot of like new beginning, new chapter energy for the collective. The new moon here. Death and rebirth. Cycles closing out. There may have needed, like the divine here may have needed to separate the two of you guys instead of focusing on you guys, you know, like each other and the relationship. There was a need to address other things or to focus on yourselves. That's why it's like they're looking away. Pile 3's person. What do you think about? So we have 3 that came out. So we have close friend. Interesting, because we have friendship here. Our friendship could blossom. Blossom! Wow. Into love with feelings surfacing unexpectedly. Excuse me. Best to assess the situation clearly. Loyal, trustworthy, and confidant. Yeah, so some of you guys are friends or started off as friends, and there's like a need. There may be a little bit of confusion with the, you know, uncertainty and all of that. We have separation. Time apart from them is necessary to reflect, regroup, and determine if this connection is worth fighting for. So another nod to a separation. Break up, divorce, or cut out. What's interesting is we have these arrows here, and this is a target. So very focused on you. Another nod to like arrows. And we have great catch. He reeled in a big catch. This union truly has the potential to go the distance if it's managed wisely. Ideal mate, marriage material. So we were picking up on like that 10 of Pentacles vibe. So some of you guys may be asking about someone who is, you know, that could lead to something serious, even like marriage. And we have abundance. Abundance is all around you, taking form as financial gain, success, or new forms of support, security, plenty, and prosperity. This person with the Jupiter here, there's big, beautiful potential for the two of you to create something that's very fulfilling and grounded and stable. Some work needs to be put in still. You know, like healing begins, continue healing. But yeah. Let's see. This is giving me like Empress or Queen of Pentacles vibe, so nod to Taurus there. We have Cancer. Death card reminds me of Scorpio. And I had mentioned Sagittarius, right? And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing up here as well. Pile 3's person. So we have the ancestors. Your ancestors are offering guidance, wisdom. Honor your heritage and draw upon their teachings for clarity. We have assistants and spirit guides here. So spirit, God, the divine are very much involved in this connection. This could be a nod to differences for some of you. Because the Chariot, I always think of the black and the white horse, how they're opposites. There could be differences in backgrounds, religion, some differences. That's why when ancestors comes up, I think of that as well, like different in background, culture or backgrounds. Your people could also feel like there has been some sort of like past life connection that you guys share, or like that you're a blessing and gift from the ancestors. And again, married, hand fasting. So some of you guys could have been married and in separation, you know, or been divorced, and there's a desire to come back together. And we have sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to release for growth? Sometimes letting go is necessary to move forward. In this case, if you guys have been separated and have been working on yourselves, addressing whatever needed to be addressed, the time in between could have been like spiritual intervention, divine intervention. Wisdom. Access the knowledge and experience within you. Wisdom comes from reflection and learning from past experiences. Yeah, so there has been some sort of wisdom, maturity gained, and we have stillness. We have separation. In moments of stillness, answers are found. This card encourages you to pause, meditate, and find peace in the silence. So that is another nod to the separation, no contact for some of you. And some of you guys actually have been focusing on yourselves, on your peace, meditating. And we have the shadow. We had mentioned the new moon is the shadow phase, right? The shadow card encourages you to face hidden fears, acknowledge suppressed emotions, and begin the journey towards self-awareness. And that's what this looks like. This girl opening up the curtains, like it's like almost like the two faces she wears, and it's, or the masks that she wears, and it's like opening up to this light. Shadow work, wearing a mask. So let's take a look at what will this person actually do? What action will they take towards you, pile 3? Because we see that this person wants to move this forward, wants to reunite or unite for the first time. They've been doing the work, healing. There's a desire to communicate. There's been a lesson learned and wisdom gained. What will pile 3's person actually do? So we have attract. Set your intentions high and know you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. So this person is trying to attract, manifest you into their life. Know you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. This person could be focusing on like positive things. Change your focus. This person could have been a lot more pessimistic and again victim mentality. Now they're trying to be the light or connect with the light, connect with spirit. What will pile 3's person actually do? So we have new love. New love or a new phase in love is beginning. That new phase, right? The new moon, new beginning. One more, please. What will pile 3? So we have take a chance. You can't grow in your comfort zone. That's another theme in this reading is comfort zone, getting out of it. Wow. Stepping into the unknown is trusting the universe. Go for it. So this person wants to take a chance to move towards you here. And we have rejection. It's not you, so don't reject yourself. Rejection is divine intervention. Some of you guys, this person may have rejected you in the past, or there may have been things that didn't come together for you, you know, like obstacles got in the way, delays, all of that. And it was like that rejection was divine intervention in order to, for you guys to have this separation that was meant to be. Some of you, this person could have rejected you because of their own like insecurities. And a change needed to happen with the death card here. And wisdom was gained. It's like karmic lessons. Advice for my pile 3s, please. What advice do my pile 3s need to hear about this connection? So we have priorities. There is a difference in priorities which is causing a block or challenge in the situation. One person may have more focus on the material realm than the spiritual realm. There is energy out of alignment and communication is required. We have 8 of Wands and the throat chakra. There's a need to communicate your needs, be honest. We had mentioned opposites. Someone may be more of the material realm, and the other the spiritual realm. So your person could have been the type of person that was a lot more about like the 3D, working things, you know, like material wealth, abundance in like that way, and may have been very practical and not really into the spiritual. And there could have been this awakening that this person has gone through as well. And we have peace. You have arrived at a pinnacle point in your life where you have cultivated inner peace. You have taken responsibility for your own power and creation and balanced your divine feminine and masculine aspects. You are divine and you connect with the divine in all humanity. We are a network of love and we want to thank you for contributing to the love with your inner peace. So if you have been focusing on, we saw meditating here, maybe focusing on self-love, activities, focusing on peace, finding peace and quiet. We saw stillness as well. So like trying to spend some time meditating, taking care of yourself would be very good for you, pile 3. Needing to release the control in this. Everything in divine timing. So let's get you some fun size Intuit cards for confirmation. Those are good. So we have Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles, in the spring, during Taurus season, or in about a year. We have Gemini, so Taurus and then Gemini season in the spring. So in the spring, something could have happened or something will happen between now and next spring. During Gemini season, within 4 to 8 weeks, Prince of Swords, this person may be watching you online with the Page of Swords. We have Solar Flash, Ascension, Up-leveling, Imminent Event, Dimensional Shift. So we see this light here. It's kind of like this. Light coming in, Epiphany, happiness. There's something that will happen there's a level up to this connection, but something may happen like out of the blue, imminent event, like it's on its way. We have the end, mutable, chameleon, open-minded, endings, death. We have death here. Wrap it up. So there was an ending in order for this change. And we have the air, element of air, idealistic, communicative, mentally active. Likely it's developing. So we have developing here. Things are likely to happen and develop and blossom. This is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So communication, thinking of each other, all of that. But something I think is coming for you and this person. New beginning. So pile 3, that is what I have for you. That's your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. Please let me know down in the comments. Did it resonate? If it didn't, let me know too. I love the feedback. Please consider hitting the like and the hype button to help me in the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I post more readings. I do have the intention of posting more readings. I was, like life happens. Also, like we were dealing with like some renovations at home. So now that summer's here, I will try to post more because I love it. To my OG subscribers, guys, thank you so much for staying here, being here with me, spending time and energy to choose to spend time here. So thank you so much, guys. I'm very grateful for you always and forever. Thank you, guys. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Doop.